What is going on, guys? This is All Gaming with my review of BlazBlue Alter Memory episode 4. And this episode, it was very simple because it was like mainly a build-up episode because it just foreshadowed so much that's going to happen later on. So it first started off with this random flashback of Noel, and we see her writing this note, but the strong gust of wind blew out of her hand and Jen caught it. And when Jen looks at her, he immediately thinks of Saya. So now he like staring at her, and when Noel takes back the note, she starts freaking out because she thinks that he read it, so she ran off. And now that we're back in the present time, we see that Hakuman is held as a prisoner by Noel. And this is the same Hakuman that was kicking Ragnar's butt before he used the power of the Azure Azure Grimoire. So it goes to show you how advanced, her science is, where she can keep a guy like Hakuman as a prisoner. And even when he was like basically, breaking free, her little barrier, it was, repairing itself. So clearly Hakuman is not going to get out of there anytime soon. And it shows you, how smart she is, because even though she like wants to use Hakuman, he is not really going to obey her like that. So she kind of had to keep him under wraps till she like fully had control over him. But now we go to Rachel, that's like having this meeting with these people that we can't see, and of course they are questioning her about why she stopped that arch enemy attack. But Rachel is that character that like does what she wants to, and so basically she doesn't answer them. But these three people, or three beings I guess, they're the reasons why Hazuma is back, because they are the ones that have freed him from the place called the Boundary. So it's because of him that we have this guy that's like setting up all these plans and it's gonna cause trouble for our characters. So Noel was like spacing out, and she like thinking to herself, and that lets somebody sneak up on her, and we learn that this person is Makoto. And of course, Noel figured it out when she saw that huge tail that was like coming out of her back. So they are talking and they're catching up, and we go into another flashback where we see Noel, Tsubaki, and Mikado. They're all, they're all in school, and they're like talking about these arch enemies, and the one that Rachel has stopped in the last episode. That right there was the most powerful one because it was also used against the Black Beast. And in the flashback, once again, Jin had appeared as well, but for some reason, Tsubaki called him Brother Jin. So it's clear, that they are kind of close, and like always, Jin is just staring at Noel, like he always does, because he sees Saya in her. So once they're back in the present, Mikado actually knows a lot because she's in the intelligence divisions, so she knows what's going on in the world. And she basically, she tells Noel that Tsubaki is now in the enforcement unit. It was the Zero division. She's there. She's an enforcer, and Mikado also warns her about her mission, where she is coming to kill Jin, who escaped, and we saw him like walking, in the alley, but he's struggling, like he really is. And Tsubaki has to kill him and Noel. But then we see Tsubaki. I'm guessing she was like in her home in some secret floor, because we just see her cut her hand, and she uses her own blood to like unseal this door. And she actually goes to where something is like encased in ice, and she unleashes it. So this right here is gonna be what her weapon is, and that right there is what she plans on using against her friends. So clearly, right there goes to show you that she's serious about this, and now there's gonna be some serious fighting going on. So it's gonna get good. So afterwards, Noel actually she wants to go to Ragnar because she knows that. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I had a phone call, but like I was saying, Noel now wants to go to Ragnar because she knows that if she goes to where he is, then Jin is bound to find them because he is just so obsessed with like killing his brother. So now Jin is like slowly making way through this alley, and we see that he is stopped by a mysterious person, and this guy refers to herself as Junbei, but of course Jin doesn't believe him because I'm guessing that he's thinking Junbei is too powerful of a guy to be this cat person right here. But of course, why would he lie about who he is? He has no reason to. But he just gives him a warning about the power of order, which is something that like Hakumen was saying before. So maybe there's like some kind of connection between Jin and Hakumen that made Junbei say that. But it was also interesting to see that Rachel was actually going to help out Jin, but she left because Junbei was there, so she had a reason to stay. But now that Noel knows where Ragnar is, because Mikado, she saw him and she told her, she actually head to the Kaka clan, like their little village, and while she's heading there, Lychee actually spots her, and I was so hoping for a fight because it has been a while now that we have seen some serious action. So when Lychee put her weapon, I was like pretty excited, to see or to think that there could be a fight between them, but sadly that wasn't the case. So now Lychee has taken Noel to Ragnar, and speaking of Ragnar, when Tao brought him the food, it looked so disgusting that you cannot pay me to even try that crap. I don't like. She had like these dead lizards in there. I saw like some weird looking mushrooms. She had all this stuff in there, and apparently Ragnar said it tastes good, but there is no way you could ever pay me to eat something like that. But when they do come back, they actually see that Ragnar's bandages have come off, and of course Lychee think it was Tao, but it was Ragnar that had took him off, and it seemed that his body has healed quite a bit, but he is still hurt. So now Noel is like healing him again, and Rachel actually appears, and it seems that like Rachel kind of has like this omnipresence about her because she knows everything. Because when she's talking to Lychee, you can kind of see that she like hits a nerve. But like I said, this episode, it was like mainly build up and foreshadowing like a bunch of things, because we see the Hazuma and Relius, they're now together, and Tsubaki should be arriving soon. Well, I think she's there because we actually did see her walking through one of the cities. So now it's like all these major players are now gathering, in one spot. So clearly things are gonna start picking up from here, because this episode was a bit slow. But that's because it was just like build up, which I didn't really mind too much. So I'll give it like a good rating because I did enjoy this episode like quite a bit. But as always, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe because that really helps me out. But as always, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you all next time.